Oh, it feels weird but good to be back in this game. Alrighty, I should have typed this earlier. Streaming on Twitch now. For giggles. Giggles. So much giggles. You have no idea how much I'm gonna giggle during this stream. Is anyone here yet? Nope. That's okay. I can wait. The fun starts when chat starts. Damn, I have not chucked anything in for a while. Hello, Tolroth. Ni hao, ni hao, ni hao. Alright. Let's begin, shall we? Because there's going to be a fair amount of just placing wooden beams and, well, lead beams in this case. Now let's start with wood. Okay, so, for the record, there's no way in hell we're finishing this whole thing in one session. That'll be kind of out of our ballpark. And thinks 500 meters long, 250 divided by 4. There's gonna be math. Hello, driver. Hello. Right. 250 divided by 4. Need math. 250 divided by 4 equals 62.5, so let's do 60. Right, 62. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62. And how's our length? Close enough. Right. Why did I place that block? So now, I'm not going to do what I usually do. So I do want this to have a deacon's help. Look at this. Look at this stick. I don't usually make, you know, a giant-ass friggin'... I don't usually lay the keel down first, but... Alright, I have no idea how wide I want this. Alright, I want this at least 25 meters wide on the inside. We'll add more armor later. So that means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And I'm just going to color all this red so I know it's there. And since this is a big build and I am an idiot, I am going to do this. So I'm going to make this really idiot-proof. Front is that way, stupid. I'm referring to myself there. Okay, so also to make this thing really stupidly long, because it is already really stupidly long, we're gonna do the staggered slope pattern that I like to do, which is Not a great hull shape. I will say it that much. But it is quite convenient for just making something that is very silly long. Also, this thing's not going to be practical in the least, so don't expect that. Been a while, yes. Yeah, well, I've been taking a break from the depths, so it's understandable. I actually, like, it's been really good. I've gotten new ideas for videos while I've been away. Well, not away, so to speak. I have been uploading videos. But yeah, I've got one video idea for, like, the Curse of From the Depths content creation, which is basically, yeah, once you are a From the Depths YouTuber, that's it. that's your job. That's what you do. Alright, let's just do this now. And that is, yep, 250 meters of fun and games. And now let's just do this. Don't actually want to do this just yet. This might actually go fairly quick because this is a hull type that I'm very familiar with. I've done this a lot before. Doing a Star Destroyer? Nah, it's just a giant-ass canoe. I am easing myself back in from the depths with the FTD equivalent of comfort food, which in this case is, well, canoes. Big-ass canoes, because I built a wooden canoe just the other day. The thing I shared a screenshot of, actually, and I was like, huh, that was actually kind of fun. I guess break time's over. You know you've made something big when it takes a long time to get anywhere on it. Alright, okay. What was I planning? What was my evil plan, damn it? Alright, so this thing is how wide? It's just gonna have one massive gun, by the way. Like, you probably could have guessed that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go. Shall we go? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, you know what? That'll do. It's this thing's gonna have 8 meters of wooden armor, just for giggles. And beam stop. There we go. Yeah, it's on brand. Oh yeah. True. Yeah, that's a good point, the bevel. It's like, it's... Who is it? There's a YouTuber I used to watch, I don't watch him anymore, called Tear of Grace, and he had real trouble getting away from playing The Binding of Isaac, to the point where, like, he was completely sick of it and had done everything you could possibly do in that game, and people were still saying, more Binding of Isaac, and he's like, no, like, I'm done. But also, it's like, you know, the algorithm is a cruel mistress. One hull mounted. Yeah. Well, you know what? Huge missiles, why not? It is going to have a whopper of an APS, in case you're wondering. Because that is the plan. Actually, I don't want to do that yet. I do not want to do that yet. I want to do... Actually, I do want to do that. Never mind. Never mind. A little bit rusty, a little bit rusty. A little bit crusty crab. There we go. Do we want this super flat? We don't want it that flat. How big is... This thing's gonna be big. This thing's gonna be... 1, 2, 3. I'm just gonna make the deck 3 meters thick, because why not? Extra thick. Oh boy, I'm going to hell for this. I'm absolutely going to hell for making such a foolish design. Foolish, I say. Right, the middle's over there. Just occurred to me I'm going to need to get rid of that blue arrow. That every damage type from huge missiles is entirely broken. Yeah. RT game was the same way with Team Fortress 2. Oh yeah, true. I mean, I'm starting to suspect that that's just kind of part of the life cycle of a YouTube channel, really. Like, you get someone who gets popular, like, making a specific kind of content, and then they do get tired of it. That's just how it goes. And then eventually they stop. One day I will stop making From the Depths videos for good, and there could be any reason for that, really, but thankfully we haven't gotten quite there yet. There we go. And here is where we need to readjust all our expectations. And I didn't actually need to make all this red. So I'm just gonna do this quickly. Right. Lovely, lovely. Oh, neat! Oh, yeah. Yeah, I would really like to cover more content regularly than just From the Depths, but From the Depths is what people come to me for. And I'm not complaining, because, you know, people will watch what they want to watch. And what else can we do? What am I doing with my life again? Saving this, for one thing. Yeah. I mean, like, during my wee little break from the Depths, like, I was just kind of checking myself by looking at the, like, the shortcut on the desktop, and was looking at it and, like, thinking, like, do I want to touch that? No. The answer's no. Okay, let's do this now. Great thing about this whole pattern is that prefabbing is really, really easy. Let's do that, and then do that, and then do that, and that. Trying to remember my own advice on how to build things big. And I'm already... Okay, no, I'm not entirely disregarding my own advice, because I have planned this ahead a little bit, and I have made a smaller version of this that we will see later, if we're good. If we all behave ourselves. And there we have a very pointy hull. Well, yes and no. Games don't have to be multiplayer to be very popular. It's more like this... It's got a lot more to do with the fact that this game is... Well, firstly, it's an indie title. It doesn't have a hell of a lot... It doesn't have a giant marketing engine behind it. And also, it's fiendishly complicated. So... And also, like, you... If you don't play it, there's not a huge incentive to watch it. There's exceptions to that, of course, but, yeah, it's, this is a niche game. Sad to say. It's niche, and, like, I've had comments on the channel of people who've just randomly found it, who have no idea what From the Depths is, and they're like, what is this? Like, what am I even looking at right now? And it's like, you're looking at From the Depths. Still less complicated? Are you kidding me? Well, alright, to be fair to you, like, I'm guessing... I don't play League of Legends, by the way, so take this with a pinch of salt, but League of Legends and From the Depths are both complicated, but in different ways. Like, League of Legends is a team game that's, like, complex in the sense that, like... It requires proper, like, coordination with other people. This is complicated just because it's so hard to get your damn boat to boat. Okay, let's just make a crap ton of wooden armor all over the place. Oh boy. Ultra Kill, and Pizza Tower are good examples of indie games getting very popular. Well, it's not like indie games, like, you know, never get popular. It's just that they're less likely to get noticed because, like, indie companies don't have, well, they probably don't have marketing departments at all, to be perfectly honest with you. So, like, crap, I didn't think this through, did I? Screw it. Screw it. We'll have not entirely good armor width. Actually, no, we will. I'm a genius, by accident. Is this excessive wood? Yes. Yes, it is. This thing's already silly and I love it. I love it to bits. And from here, just gonna do this. I could make that all solid wood, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to make sure everything here is at least 2 meters thick. Okay, so when I say I'm not going to make it solid wood, apparently I mean I am going to make it solid wood. How many? Okay, so this is already over 10,000 blocks. No worries. No worries, mate. I mean, that's, yeah. With no components to protect. Well, that is the fault of this hull shape. We could actually make this a little bit wider, but the great thing about just having a lump like this is that, it's like there is room for more fun and activities. We can always burrow a hole in this later. Also, if you came into this expecting me to make something good, oh boy, you are in for a rude shock, because this is a giant wooden canoe. You're not conquering Nita with this thing. Also, there are advantages to just having a lump. There aren't many, but they exist sometimes. Right, this thing does need a lead keel, and I need to add that before I forget. And let's just do this. Actually, I'm gonna try and think ahead for once. Does she float? She floats just fine. Is the bottom gonna be flat? Yep, well the bottom, yeah, the bottom's gonna be flat. Why not paint the hull red? Because I don't want to. Color is subjective. This is just purely thinking ahead in terms of what I like to do aesthetic-wise. I like black and white, probably because my ass is colorblind. Either just fill or don't armor. Largely transferable from basic understanding of physics? Well, not really, because From the Depths doesn't have particularly realistic physics, I find. I actually watched a review of From the Depths the other day, and the guy quite correctly pointed out, like, yeah, no, this game has kind of soft physics, really. Alright, so now we need to do that, and then we need to prefab all of this. Oh, this is going to be a decadent canoe. So decadent, I say. One of the reasons I like making hulls like this is that you can basically just prefab like this, and it's save yourself so much time. Okay, so there. And let's go here. We do want to overlap it a little bit. Like so. What effect does black and white have? I don't know, it's just colors I like. Don't at me. There we go, and that should be good. Look at this big girl. Look at her, she's big. Yeah, cannot say enough, this hull shape's really inefficient. As people are pointing out, there's a lot of wasted space. It does mean, of course, that she can get, you know, the pointy bit blown off and it doesn't slow her down in the least. Hull shape is diamond in the rough. Zebra camo. 500 meters. Are we there yet? I think we're gonna make it. And if not, I'm gonna just add a few things just to make it that long. On a technicality. And boop. We are... No, we're not quite 500 meters long. That's okay. Don't worry about it. Okay, first I want to allocate some turret space, because we're gonna have just one massive turret. And then, I don't know, we'll make things up as we go. Boop, and boop. I'm gonna have the turret more in the front, because that's fun. Whoops. We've got our lovely measuring stick. This is why painting the center line is actually very, very useful, because it means you can remember where the hell it is. Yep, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. How many is that? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Gotcha. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Beautiful. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. There's our turret space. I'm gonna do that nicely. And we've got room over here for other stuff. People are going to be suggesting ways of making this good. Little do they know, the point is not to be good. The point is to make a giant canoe. Oh, you naughty lad, Tolroff. It's just going to be a giant APS. Well, a very wide APS at the very least. Shall we go make the APS, or should we make sure that this is 500 meters long? Let's make sure that this is 500 meters long first. And the way to do that is to cheat. Do we need these wedges back here? No, actually, we're gonna keep them. So one thing I've gotten very fond of doing is putting little things like this on my canoes. This is cheating so much that it's okay, because it's for a good cause. The cause being coolness. Can't believe I undersold this. Jeez. Okay, let's do this now. I had one job. What have I done? I have not made this 500 meters long. How dare I? Prefab. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, From the Depths physics is weird. Like, it's for the sake of gameplay, and for the record, I think it works just fine. Like, I don't feel that if From the Depths had ultra-realistic physics, it would be great. I mean, it could be... I mean, it could still be good, but... You know what? This could be a lot more thick, but I don't want to... Actually, I do want to waste materials. That's the whole point. That's the whole point. We're being silly, dang it. Let's go just nuts with this. Oh, we're actually gonna make it. We are indeed going to make it. You more. Yes, oh yes, oh yes. 5 more. You can do it. In case you're wondering what I'm doing, Canoe needs tail. Them's the rules. We left. That's easy. Ta-da! There we go, we got a nice skinny tail on this. Can't tell. On the semi-kilometer, thank you! Thank you, thank you. Exactly 500 meters long, and it only took a little bit of cheating to get there. I'm just gonna tidy up this thing's butt quickly. Don't mind me. I'm gonna do that. Do I want to? I might as well. I'm gonna put a bit of a slope on this. Why not? Because people are right in saying that this is actually kind of horribly inefficient. So let's make it less inefficient, shall we? Oh, I'm having fun. I'm having fun. Oh, lordy, help me. I've also literally never built a ship quite like this before. There we go. How do slopes, because of the job that you've made a trireme set of canoe. Tolroth, I'm not sure you know what a trireme is. A trireme is called that because it has 3 banks of oars. So, no, this is not a trireme at all. Sorry to be snooty, but maybe we can put oars on this. We could go full ancient warfare and just say, you know what? Let's put a trireme. Let's put oars on this thing and see what happens. What'll happen is that oars get shot off immediately the first time it goes into combat. But am I worrying about combat effectiveness? I'm making this thing out of wood. Still has the body shape of a trireme regardless of all presence. I mean, if you're gonna be like that, a lot of things have the body shape of a trireme, including a bireme and a monoreme, which sounds like monotreme, which is weird. Oh boy. I will admit, yeah, the tail on it makes it look a lot like a trireme. Or a longboat. Liking longboats. Maybe it's because I've been playing Assassin's Creed Valhalla on and off. Yes, I know I'm behind the times. That game came out years ago. This game came out years ago, actually. But yeah, it's just like, longboats are really cool. Longboats are really cool, and I will not apologize for it. Oh boy, I have made such a mistake. Oh boy. Alright, let's see here. If this goes like this, I think I might have to forget about all my plans here. Nah. Forgetting about plans is for quitters. There we go. We've accomplished something. Kind of, sort of, not really. We haven't accomplished anything. Damn it, this is gonna be way more work than I wanted it to be. How far back does the Control Z go, do you think? So yeah, while I'm just tapping Control Z here, let's, how's your day going? Around 50. Uh-oh. 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 Does the clipboard go back all the way for me to unscrew myself here? It does. Yay! Oh, phew. Alright, well... that was a complete waste of everyone's time, and I'm very sorry. Boy. Alright, speaking of complete wastes of everyone's time, I want to make this tail thicker. Cut the back end and copy a pre-front from the... yeah, I guess. But we haven't done that. So, let's do this instead. Oh boy. Welcome back to From the Depths. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. Willkommen from the depths in German. You can tell I'm rusty at, like... Here, I did say earlier I thought about this ahead of time. I did. Clearly not enough. Clearly not enough. What shall we stick in here? Let's be real stupid and do this. And let's do it again. People are gonna hate that I'm doing this. People are gonna hate that I'm doing this. People are gonna hate that I'm doing this. But it's okay. There we go. Right. Tail, slightly thicker. Actually, no. More thickness needed. More thickness needed. Damn it. There we go, that's better. Tee-hee. There we go, there's astute teal. Astute teal, I see. Don't you normally do... Oh yeah, I'm doing this whole thing usually backwards. Bearing in mind, this is a fun build, and it means that you do what you want in the order you want, for the most part. Alrighty, now what? Shall we do the big gun? I think we should. We should absolutely get cracking on a giant-ass gun. And now let's first see if I have a round turret template that can actually fit in here. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 times 3 is 18. 18 times 2 plus 1. Okay, hold on. 18 times 2 plus 1 is 37. Thank you, Judge. Do I have a 37 by 37 turret? I do not. I have never made a round turret that big before. You know what that means is... I'm just going to quickly stick in an AI and a chair on this thing, just for the sake of convenience. Chair. And now I'm going to show you my super special secret fortress. And by secret, I mean not secret at all. So let's go here, template fortresses, circular turrets. This is where I hide all my turrets these days. And looks like the largest one I have is 27 by 27. So what do we want? We want 37 by 37. That would be pretty funny, yeah. Okay, Tolroth, you must feed! Don't be a sassy bucker. I'm going to hell for that, aren't I? Okay, let's see here. Where on this fortress shall we do this? We shall do it right here. No, I don't want symmetry there. Don't do that. Alright, so remind me what 37 is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 times 4. 8 times 4 equals 32. That's not quite big enough. Let's do that. In case you're wondering, I am just gonna do it on this here fortress, just for the sake of convenience. Alright, so now we're going to do this new 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cool, that's how big we want it. That is the size that we want. It is indeed the size that we want. Yes. All this for a single simple weapon. Oh yeah, this is gonna be one. Exactly one. Yeah, hold on. 6 times 2, 6 times 6 equals 18. No, it doesn't. Does it? crap. Am I an idiot? Is this bigger than I thought it would be? Hang on, hang on, hang on, hang on. Did I do the math wrong? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 times 3. 6 times 3. 18 times 2. That's 1. Okay. I'm having a bit of a brain moment here. And by brain moment, I mean my brain isn't handling these numbers very well. This seems bigger than I thought it would be. That's the same size. Okay, good. Good, good, good. Second guessing myself. Not good, not good. But also acceptable. And how many is that? It's a bunch. I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts. There they are, standing in a row. Big ones, small ones, some as big as your head. Give them a twist, a flick of the wrist, and spot the shaman's head. Okay, now... Wait, no. That's not where the turrets are. Here's where the turrets are. So now that's gone. Do that and that. And I can do this. And also, I can do this. This is the problem with... Whoopsie daisies. In case anyone's wondering, these are probably not the most efficient turret shapes. I just like them. I am like that. I am a horribly useless combination of an engineer and an artist. In which case, I want to do things that work, but I also do the things that make me happy for absolutely no reason. And the result is just a huge mess. Alright, so... thinks to myself... Let's see, can we get away? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I actually want to do this because I want to be nice and honest about my ability to do this. Don't worry, I will convert this to wood later. That's what she said. Okay, so now I need to hop over here. And I need to journey... Actually, I don't need to do that. What am I doing? What are you doing, BorderWise? What are you doing? Alright, so that spins quite nicely. And now, let's see what round shape we can get to. This is pure trial and error, by the way. Purely trial and error. I'm not smart enough to do it any other way. Hang on. Can we make it 7 by 7 over there? Can we possibly get away with that? Can we get away with that? We can get away with that just fine. Alright, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Let's make it even wider. I perhaps don't need to do this 2 at a time. I get away with that too. It's amazing what you can get away with a giant-ass turret. Incidentally, what I'm doing right now, not smart. Not smart. There is a kind of a diminishing returns. There we go. We've hit the limit. There's diminishing returns with, like, giant-ass turrets. Beyond a certain point, you're better off just making another one. Like, another turret. Alright, now, let's see if we can get away with lots of slopes. Just to make the turret look and feel good. It needs to be round so it fits. That's not true, by the way. Alright, let's see now. Let's see now. Let's see now. Let's just be kind of stupid and see now. Does this work? Does this work? Does this work? It does not work. It does not work at all. I tend to find that 3 meter slopes tend to be your best friend in terms of stuff like this. Most of, like, this is probably going to be an ongoing stream series. Just because this damn thing's going to be so big. It's going to be so big. It's going to be the biggest thing you've ever seen in your life, except not really, because people have made much bigger ones, and have in fact shown much bigger ones on the channel itself. You only need one smoke, not a whole wheel. Any clipping will stop it anyway. Yep. Yeah, I know. This is just how I'm doing it. I have no excuse, except I want to. Oh no! A disaster has occurred for you. Where is that getting stuck? It's getting stuck there. Alas, alackaday. I like how I say, like, yeah, whatever, that's what I'm doing, that's, you know, what I do, and then I proceed to do the suggestion anyway. Isn't that great when content creators do that? They say, like, yeah, I'm gonna ignore your advice, except I'm taking your advice, so... so uncool of me. Alright, I think... Nope. Interesting. Interesting. Oh, that's why. Okay. Okay, let's go here. Actually, I want to do this, because I can. Nope. Nope. We are trapped. We are stuck. This might be a horrible shape. Horrible, I say. Oh, look at all that wasted space. Oh, it's awful. Oh, it's awful. Oh, it's terrible. This is actually why giant turrets are a bit of a problem, because you do end up with this. Boy. Oh, dear. Could do that. Well, no, it's pretty easy to see where it is, like, where it's, like, clipping. Okay, can this work? Does this work? Oh, the origin point, that should work. That should work just fine. Now, I will finalize this, like so. Why did I do that? This is the stream of questionable decisions, but it's okay. It's okay. It'll be okay. Ah, yes. Get rid of these. What is this? This is not what we want. What accent did I just put on? I've offended somebody. Certainly offended somebody. Let's go there. Ta-da! We have a stupidly big turret. Stupidly big. Okay, so... how big was this again? 37 by 37. Let's just check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37. We did it, people. The foreign spy accent. Yeah. It wasn't Chat's idea, it was my idea. Slide the starting slope. One more block inwards. You think? Nah, it spins. It spins. We're all good. We're all good. Alright, so. 37 by 37. Significantly bigger than any other thing I've done here. Right, so... It's so useful just to have stuff like this. Okay, so here... Now we can save our circular turret fortress. And then we can do... we can save this the hard way, because... Save the site I'm currently building on. Let us go to... Where is it? 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 It goes to... Here. 37. 37 round turret. And if we do this... Ta-da! And save this again for good measure. And you go away for a second. And we load you in. And it takes a while because you're big and fat. And then we do this. We just got to remember where everything is. Just gonna... Whoops. Gonna make that purple. Do-do-do. 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 And we do this now. Hallelujah, we have a turret. And now... Oh boy, right, you're gonna probably hate this. On a refit metal to wood. Bravo. Bravo, bravo. Save as... placeholder. How we do it? Ah, yes, the distinct spy accent. This is a silly, silly machine. It's amazingly cheap for how big it is. The power of wood. The power of wood. Wood, 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 wood. The power of food. Okay. Now. Why did I do it like that? I don't know. I'm a mystery to myself, apparently. Part of the reason I'm doing this is that I'm just kind of curious to see what this thing can actually take on once it's finished. Because it is going to have a big lamp system, and I think I actually am going to stick ring shields on it. Just for a change. It's definitely big enough. That you can hide the ring shield somewhere where they're not going to be a problem. Yep, 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 yep. Okay. Really should just prefab all of this. Really should just prefab all of this, but I'm not bothering because smart ideas are for other people, apparently. Really wish the Mega Slopes pack would, How are we gonna make this necklace? Yes, we are! Good news, everyone! We're going full pancake. We're going delicious pancake style. And I'm wondering if there wasn't a more efficient way to do this. Probably not. Giant as necklace turret. Giant as necklace turret. Giant as necklace turret. This armor is an absolute joke. Not even sure why I'm bothering. APS components tend to be more sturdy than these wood slopes. That's how I roll, I guess. Just bad ideas executed in a way that is hopefully slightly interesting. Oops. Absolutely going to hell for this one. Okay, so this thing is probably going to be a triple-barreled gun because three clip Tetris is a wonderful thing. Wow, I butchered the accent I invented. That's a new low for me. Or a new high. Because you have to be high to try do accent humor when you suck at accents. See, now we make even more wood. Even more wood, you see. Don't worry, we'll cut holes for the other bits. Hang on, I found a hole. I found a hole and I must patch the hole. The whole patch must... The whole... I cannot talk today, apparently. Right, so there's our hole. There's a hole in the wood. Oh, okay. See you, Tolroth. I will have fun with this build. Trust me. Did I put the bloody turret in backwards? I did not, thank goodness. How is the stream looking over on Twitch? It looks absolutely fan-dabby-dozy. Couldn't be better. Alright, now let's do some delicious pancake work. By delicious pancake work, I should actually do this with rubber. Because that means I can delete it willy-nilly. But before I do that, gotta remember to do things properly. In this case, it's going to be to get the deck in. Under deck, because why not? It is going to be so funny to see this go up against a crossbones and just how much damage a crossbones will do to it. Oh, it'll be vicious. It'll be unsuitable for daytime television. Be rated R18 for really, really extravagant destruction of wooden stuff. Yay. Yay. 1, 2, 3, there we go. Actually, hold on. Let's actually see if this thing turns. Because I might have stuffed things up. You never know. Never underestimate the ability for yourself to stuff things up. Does you spin? You spins! Look at that. It does a spin. Righty-hoo. I do not need the thing. I'm going to have a different thing then. So I tend to find I need to do that. Right, delicious pancake. Right up. If my calculations are correct, this should enable a wonderful circle. Please do not be put off by my accent. I am not a foreign spy. I am a native spy. I mean... I'm not a spy at all. Whatever would give you that idea? I was born here in this country. And I got a spying job, milkman job from the milkman factory. So if I'm here, does it cover the corners? It does just cover the corners. It doesn't fall completely over the side of the deck. That's nice. Loving stay-at-home spy. That's good advice for Finest Hour, actually. It's like, yeah, little AA guns aren't gonna cut it. You need pretty hefty anti-air. Yeah. So yeah, it's like, you can actually get away with thin deck armor, like, quite a lot, actually. Like, it's surprising, actually, how much you can get away with that. You can get away with it just fine. It's just, it's a problem, occasionally when you are getting shot from above, but that doesn't actually happen that often. If your ship is doing a ship thing well. That's a weird way of saying it. Okay, now we have done this. Is this off-center? It is off-center. That's not where the thing should go. There we go, there we go, there we go. Now we just need to do this. Actually, let's do the other thing. Gonna have to undo this later, because that's just how we do, I guess. And now I've done that differently. So everything's just a mess. Everything's a delicious, crunchy mess. Everything all the time. Woe is me. Woe is me. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, we have a turret base, which is completely useless because it's made of wood, and it's not going to protect anything. Okay, now we can save this thing. Save the sub-object. Let's go back there. Save the sub-object I'm currently building on. Let's save it as a placeholder. Now we got a nice big placeholder, and we can start playing around with the gun, which is the fun bit, or at least one of the fun bits. Circular turrets can go away. Big builds are fun. Big builds are fun. My eye hurts. Ah! I haven't blinked this whole stream. Hello, Nova Galaxy. I'm doing okay. Took a bit of a break from the depths, and now I'm back making silly, oversized things. Although, knowing you, Nova, they're not nearly as oversized as some of the things you're up to. So please don't make this a competition. True. Yep. Yeah, blinking's good for you. It's good for your eyeballs. What the hell was I doing? I want fortresses. I remembered my own thing. Test fortresses. The fact I have I have two folders called test fortresses. Oh my goodness, this turret's huge. It's so big. This might be one of the biggest turrets I've ever made. And I need to do this, because otherwise it looks silly. Look, we're in the shade. Permanently. Okay, so now I'm going to do some shenanigans. Because I need to change a whole bunch of blocks to rubber just so I can see where the edges of the turret actually are. So please excuse that. This is very easy to change back, so don't even worry about... Whoops. Why did I do that? I didn't need to do that. There we go, that's enough. And let's just go here. Right, that's not going to mess with people at all. Nope, 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 nope. Alright, so now I've done that, I can easily see how much room I have. I can see what I'm doing. Alright, so also I'm just going to do... What am I going to do? Yonder is the roof. So now, I have to save this thing as placeholder 2. Data entry, it's fun. But inside it's just recreational facility. Yep. Make it a cram cannon. I'm still committed to taking a break from cram cannons, so no, this is going to be APS. It's going to be bloody huge APS, actually. Let's put you somewhere you can be... I could delete you, actually. Let's put you way over there. Look how slow that thing's moving. Alright, so we're here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now we get to, let's see, how much room do we have here? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Bearing in mind, we need space up there to connect everything. We have 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That means 7-meter long loaders. Or 6-meter loaders, actually, with ejectors and stuff on top. Alright. Ammo ejector goes here. This is important because this stupid thing is made out of wood. So there we go. That'll do the trick. 6-meter loaders are generally kind of better than 8 meters anyway. I would have gone for 8-meter loaders, but you know what? I've already built the whole dang boat, so I ain't gonna worry about it. Also, I like how I spent time making the thing rubber, and now there's so much room in here, I actually don't need it. Let's do this, so we can really see what we're doing. Okay, let's do that, and let's do this, and for those of you who want to see a multi-barrel turret, in which all the guns have the exact same firing rate, I'm sorry to disappoint. I don't do that. That's a good idea, therefore we don't do it around here. We do other things. Perfect. This is a lot of loaders. In fact, it's so many loaders we might have to remove some of them. Also, for the people who want me to make this a railgun, we'll save that for next stream, maybe. Maybe we'll save that for next stream. We're actually doing pretty well. Stream tab. Yay! Change out the stream tab. What are you talking about? The stream tags are... Oh, whoops! You... Sorry. You're right. Absolutely right. From the depths And tags. Gaming? Building game. Maybe that's why no one finds my damn streams. Because they've got the tags wrong. Thank you. You speak flawless sense, Lord Darthan. Thank you, Soviet Potato. Whew. It's getting warm in here. I'm getting vapors from this massive gun that isn't even close to complete yet. Oh boy. Could prefab this a little bit better. But I guess not. Whew. And my upstairs neighbor is doing DIY again, so let's see how loud they get. And we don't have room there, so I'm not going to worry about it. I love 3-clip Tetris. I love it. I love it. Three-clip Tetris is my favorite thing. And cram cannons themselves. You know what I would really like with cram cannons? Similar to APS, different pellet sizes and different barrel lengths. Because it's kind of annoying how block-heavy cram cannons are. And also how time-consuming they can be to build. Would like to just slap down 8-meter long pellet stacks. Yes, that's terribly inefficient, and yes, you can't do 3D Tetris with it, not really, but it would be kind of neat. It says drawing still? Does it? No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. At least not on my end. Yep, true. Tags alright for me. Okay, yeah. That'd be an idea, is just give a buff to the longer pellets to make up for the lack of 3D Tetris. If someone suggests that to the devs, like, I would do it, but I'm lazy. Also, I feel bad, like, I don't feel bad, it's just, I don't want the devs to do stuff just because, I don't know, some damn YouTuber tells them to do it. That's not right. They should do things which are objectively good ideas, and which make as many people happy as possible. And if they just do what I suggest, which they don't do, by the way, thank goodness, you're just gonna end up with stuff like, I don't know, cram cannons that can fire, like, you know, have a muzzle velocity of 1,000 meters per second. I still cannot believe I suggested that. That was so daft. Can I fit one more in there? Nah. Nah, nah, nah. Jeez, this is a lot of loaders. I need to save it again. Okay, so now I've done all this, I probably need to design the shell. Oh boy. Ah! Perfect. And cannot connect. And we got a whole bunch of stuff there, no worries. Okay, now I need to figure out how wide this damn thing is. So, it is 37 by 37, which means... What's 37 divided by 3? 37. 3 equals 12, so it's roughly 12. I'm going to give it 11 in the middle, so 1, 3, 5, 7. It's not 37 by 37, it is 2 less than that. It's 35 divided by 3. It's 11, alright. So 3, 5, 7, 9. I'm gonna go with this. Alright. What this means is I'm going to cover the gun that's going to be in the middle white, so we're not confused at all. I'm not confused, you're confused. Probably easier just to put the gauge snake down immediately, but I don't roll like that. Go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Also means that this guy on the end has. Let's one is on the side. Just a little bit more, just so they have something at the front. This is not perfect APS Tetris, please do not pretend that it is. Actually could go halvesies back there. In fact, I'm going to do that. There we go, something like that. Oh yeah, this is huge. Yeah, this is stupidly big, this gun, and the ship over there is stupidly bigger, and I do mean stupid because it doesn't actually need to be that big. Most of it is like bow and stern. So yeah, it's very silly. This is a silly thing. This is a fun, silly thing to get us back into From the Depths. Whoops. This is why you don't multitask and paint while talking. Them's the rules. And now I'm just gonna paint all of these just for completeness' sake. I'm sorely tempted to make this thing not fire APHE, as would be the smart option, but I want to instead... Oh no. Oh phew. I thought for a second I'd stuffed up. I kind of want to make it fire the generalizer. And, yeah. Oh, neat! Oh boy. But, yeah, so in case anyone's wondering, the generalizer is a stupid shell. It's basically every chemical warhead combined into one, plus a timed fuse, which means it's equally bad / good against pretty much anything. And there's variants of it. There's one which is doesn't have the timed fuse. There's one which has a supercavitation base on it. Yeah, so it's silly, but you know, if you really have no idea what to friggin' stick on a stick in your APS, that works, and is a good placeholder if nothing else. So let's do this new. Just for giggles, let's just do that. And now let's do this. And also this. Color coding your stuff is actually just, it is so good. It is so helpful just visually to get your stuff in order, so to speak. I just realized I can do something quite, well, okay, not ingenious, but close enough. That's not going anywhere. But this is. This fella in the middle. It's going to be like this. Okay, cool. We have some recoil. Fly away, pancake of. Yeah. Why is Besh sensitive? Oh boy. If you can't look good while dying, that's not worth living. That's the Victorian ideal. The idea of consumption. Oh, I'm wasting away. Oh dear. Alright, let's just friggin' do it. Let us do it. Like so, let us do it. What is the minimum amount here? We want something like this. Interesting. Well, we can probably figure that out later. And yes, let us do this. New width of 2, length that. This isn't painted because I'm a damn hypocrite. I suspect these fellas on the side are gonna have way more recoil absorption than the guy in the middle, but it's okay. We will set that bridge on fire once we're on it. Wait, what? That's not the saying. That's not the saying. The saying is more sensible than that. Derp. Ugh, my eyes actually kind of hurt because it's been a while since I've stared at From the Depths so much. How are we doing for time? We're actually doing okay. The goal is, we're at the very least going to fire this big gun. That is the goal. That is the goal. To fire the big gun. Okay. This turret alone is taking like so long. Alright, so let's do this now. It is a bummer that there's pretty much no advantage to using anything other than the 5-way thingy-me-bobs. What's it? Actually, you know what I should do? You know what? I should do this. Very silly, and there's no point. I don't want to do it like that anymore. Okay, that's already connected at the back. No worries. No worries, mate. No worries. Are you worried? You shouldn't be. Because there's no reason for worry. No reason for worry at all. Can we be lazy? Please, can we be just lazy? Can we be lazy today? Yes, we can. Right here, we can just do this. Just in case. Alright, let's connect you over there. There we go. That's connected. Oh, lordy. Alright, let's go back to the middle just because. And whee! There we go, that's all connected. That's very nice. Very nice, very nice. Redundant connection. That's probably a good idea. In fact, I like the way you think. Whoops. Yeah, let's have redundant connections at the front and back, because that's a good idea. We like good ideas around here, because good ideas are good. Alright, let's go over here. New, do that. Whoops, we need that. Okay, we are getting somewhere. Right, that is a lot of coolers. That is good. It is good for me. And you, but mostly for me. And this is going to be a very wide... I mean, this could be a bullpup turret. It should be bullpup. That is a good idea. That is a good idea. I'm glad I thought of it. Thanks, me. Whoops. How bullpup shall we make it? Let's go this level of bullpup. Is that too far back? Hey, yep, stream tags got changed. Why are there purple ones? Yeah, connection rules. Connection rules are a thing. I completely forgot about the Steam tags. I am a silly fellow. Alright, now we can friggin' stop that. Connection tags. Connection tags. Connection tags. Connection tags. Right, so this right here, you see it, was a complete waste of time. Complete and utter waste of everyone's time, especially yours. Especially yours. And finally, we can see what we're up to here. There we go. This is a huge turret. It's very big. Also, magic trick, armor refit, rubber to wood. Boop! I love that. I love that so much. How did we live without that before? Ooh, nice table. Yes, this is a table, isn't it? Oh boy. Alright, let's go here. Just a mantlet. Gonna worry about the barrels later. And this thing's gonna be hard to destroy just because it's huge. Alright. I am going to stick some recoil absorption in here because that's a good idea. Good ideas are good. We like that. We love to see it. We love to see it. Here and having a good time and from the depths land. Having a great time and from the depths land. Lots of recoil absorption. I have no idea how good this gun's gonna be. It might not be good at all. This might have been a giant waste of everyone's time. But it's okay because we had fun doing it, therefore making it no longer a waste of time. Why is everyone wanting to use heavy machinery outside my window now of all times? It's so inconsiderate. It's like they don't even know. At all. An end table. Hey, there we go. 6cm gun. That's it. I mean 6-meter long shells, because 6-meter long shells are just kind of in a nice sweet spot, and also they fit. That's the reason we're using them. They fit. They fit the turret I've made. Complete with ejectors and all that jazz. This isn't enough recoil. I'm gonna be mad as hell. So mad. Oh, cool. That fits perfectly. But let's alternate it, just because. Okay, now the thing we should have done first, which is design this shell. The shell needs to... I am going to start with the generalizer. And if it can't put a dent on... you know, at the very least, a something that has a good lamp system, then we'll do it again. So, first things first, we want squash head, and then secondary shape charge, then frag, then HE, and this is going to be... You know what, we're not going to do the timed fuse, because we got a bunch of that. We're also going to do EMP. We're going to set the frag to 130, set that to max for now, and this is a 500mm shell. Interesting. Where is the... Okay, that is a bit much. This is a silly shell. This is very, very silly. You need gauge increases. Yes, I know. Yes, I know. I know. Everybody stop panicking. Because I needed to figure out what gauge I wanted before I put any in. Relax. Relax. Stop panicking. Stop it. That's my job. Stop it. Stop. 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 By missing a gauge increase, do you mean there's actually, like, you know, a thing that's not connected? Is that what you mean? Now everyone's panicking. Great. Alright, let's do warning, highlight, build mode only. Right, so we don't have shells, but that's okay. That is okay. We're just going to assign that for the moment. Everybody stop panicking. Everyone was saying it, you just want to be cool. Foolish! Foolish! Alright. Now that that's done with. Alright, so what have we got here? We just need to be clever about where we stick stuff. Thankfully, gauge increases are easy peasy. 1, 2, 3. And 500. Let's see how we do. Damn it! We need more coolant. Crap. We do have enough recoil though, so that's nice. See, this is the problem with this kind of setup, is that you do end up with more autoloaders than you actually need. So, 1, whoops. 1, 2. Here as well. 1. Here. Let's do it over here. 1, 2. There we go. So these ones are fine, mostly. Alright, so we just gotta swap some, what? Excuse me? Excuse me? How dare you? How dare you do the thing you do? Okay, good. Good. Turn that off. We don't need it anymore. Save the thingy. See, I want to test fire this thing now, but we gotta put more cooling in. And where shall we do that? We'll do it from the front because that's easier. Right, so we'll do this, that. Good. Perfect. Pretty much. There we go, we did it. Side guns, done. Yep, it's really uneven, so, alright, so I'm gonna work from the back here, because it'll be easier to see what I'm doing. I hope. Okay, that's all connected. That's good. Oh, hello. Yep, you're not supposed to be there. Much better. You connected to anything? No, you're not. Good. That's a lot of coolers, man. That's a lot of coolers. A lot of cool coolers. Now we're gonna work from the front, because that's easier for me. And cooling fans, how you do? How's your father? Whoop. Almost there. And now we're running out of recoil. Great! Okay, let's just go in the middle here. Life is not easy, life is not simple. Thankfully the fill tool is wonderful. Completely ruining my lovely Tetris here. Right, now we can think about recoil absorbers. Oh, look at all the space we have up here for recoil stuff. And we're going to use gauge increases because actually we're going to use this because it's cheap. Right, so we need just a crap ton of these. If I do this, that's not enough. It's okay. We can make this work. Whoops. Okay. This is actually more care than I usually take with these kind of builds. That's a lot of connectors for not much bang for buck. Right. New plan. New plan. Delicious plan. Whoops. Gah! Memory leak. Yay. 3 barrel. Yeah, 4's easier. I mean, I find 3 easier, honestly, but I suspect I'm weird. So let's do that again. Jolly good. We done did it. Alright, so, ow, 147 with sufficient, almost sufficient recoil absorption. There we go. And these guys are absolutely fan-dabby-dozy. Okay, good. Good. Now we must fire this gun. Okay, right. This fella does this. This fella does this. This guy, do have to remember to do this. 95.6. 95.6. Meow. 147.3. 147.3. I don't actually play with max gauge APS that much. Simply because it's not actually that useful a lot of the time, sad to say. And let's have some coincidence rangefinders sneakily hidden inside here. Is that aimed the right way? That's aiming down. That's not what we want at all. At all not what we want. And we're gonna do this. And also actually, let's do this. Because why not? Why the heck not? Making a hecking silly gun. And shh, this isn't wood. Don't tell anyone. But this is not wood. It's not delicious wood. It's delicious alloy porthole. That is a lot of health, I've just realized. Is chat just chatting now? Chat is chatting. Yeah. See, alright, if you want to get even fire, as in all firing pieces have the same rate of fire, 4 is definitely easier, 3 is a pain in the butt. I'm doing it this way because I am a lazy lad and I don't actually care if my guns all fire at the same rate. It does not matter to me. Does not matter at all. What accent is this? This is Transylvania, I guess. Okay, now we're doing so well. We're doing so well. Let's have a bunch of barrels and let us fire the gun. So that's very accurate. Now we're going to just, before we finish the turret cap, we are just going to let rip on some things. Like so. Let's start with... Oh, first things first. Go here, right? Cool. And before we do anything else, let's just remind ourselves that this turret also needs to be like so. Beautiful, beautiful. Cover your ears. Yep, I might need to turn the volume down a little bit. That reminds me of, like, past Robaz videos. How expensive is the gun? Alright, so let's go bit by bit. Alright, so... Alright, just one of them is, like, 137,000 materials. That's the right gun. And the left one would be exactly the same. The middle one is almost 200,000 materials, so if we... And we are not allowed, apparently, because dumb stuff. And save subject, placeholder 2. It is almost 500,000 materials on its own, so this is a big, expensive gun. It's big and expensive. And so much so that when you load it in, it friggin' lags the whole game. I'm just for giggles going to put muzzle brakes on here. Doesn't really need them, but let's have it like that. Alright, so first things first. Marauder. How long will you last? To absolutely no one's surprise, not long at all. Isn't there a Chivo? A Chivo? Oh, you mean an achievement, right. Alright, I like this gun tremendously because it's big and stupid. Alright, let's, next is, let's shoot at a crossbones. We've only got about 10 minutes, so we might as well just shoot a bunch of stuff. Whoops, what damage? Oh my goodness. We're doing big damage numbers. I mean, yeah, we've done over 1 million explosive damage just that quick. Oh my goodness, the generalizers. This is why I like monitors. You just get one big satisfying gun out of them. Whoa, that's just woof. Alright, to be fair, the ships we're shooting at, they're made of wood. They're made of wood. Yeah, fortresses are... Now that you mention it, yeah, like my playstyle these days when I'm playing the campaign, pretty much never use fortresses at all. I think it's just so you can have really massive stuff that can just be perfectly still. What? Let's go over here. Okay, so the Alcazar has a decently strong lambs. Actually, I want to check how much health these shells have, because I suspect it's not much. Shell health. Okay, it's actually almost 4,000. Almost 4,000. Let's see. Can you bust through an Alcazar's defenses? Is the question. My guess is... I don't even know. Might have to add a Super Cav base on this. Oh wow. Never mind. Did just fine. Tore straight through it like it wasn't... Okay, yep. Well, that delicious spam. Delicious, crunchy spam. How's the lamb doing? I love this thing. And dead. This is why people like to build giant, overpowered APS guns, is because they are magic. They make things disappear. Alright, now how do you do against a stronghold? Yeah, that is the thing with FTD. Yep, and we've gotten through. A stronghold probably isn't going to last too long either. Fun. I do like this game. I thought I might have been completely over it, but nah. Nah. Well, two of the guns have 96 RPM, and the middle one, I think, has 147 RPM. 500mm 6-meter shell. So, this girl, big, mean gun. How's the stronghold doing? Oh, great. How are our damage numbers? Damage numbers are pretty good. Exactly. Actually, that's exactly what I've started doing. Breakfire is just like, alright, so you've got a construction vehicle, you might as well just put resource gatherers on it. You know what would be good, actually, is just have, with structures, have a setting on them that automatically, makes them generate pillars to keep them above the average water level, and they can essentially replace fortresses, because then you've got something that is perfectly still, doesn't require any power to exist, and yeah. And with thought in my head. Yes, I am gonna wait till the stronghold is completely dead. Man, I love the generalizer. The generalizer is so fun. Can it kill the 5th season? The end result canoe we're making is almost certainly not going to be able to kill the 5th season. That just, no. It's just not optimized well enough for it. Also, the 5th season has very, very good defenses. It's very well armored. So, yeah. Also, I'm planning to put ring shields on it, which against the 5th season will be completely useless. I do sometimes wonder if, like, nah, I do not have the spare brain power to think about revising armor mechanics in From the Depths. That's just not working. Also, I love how every different damage type of the shell kind of complements each other, because you can see we're doing internal damage, we're doing external damage, we're frying electronics, and we're just kind of, admittedly, just brute forcing the whole thing. But, wow, we've destroyed almost, yeah, every single turret on the stronghold. With one turret. That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous and silly. Oh, poor cram cannons. Poor lambs that can't do anything. No. The 5th season doesn't have ring shields. It has shield projectors, I believe. No, this Canoe is gonna have ring shields. Just for fun. Just tiny... Whoa! Look at that chair! The chair went wee! Also, I just remembered that Hesh loves playing with heavy armor, so that's probably why we're... Well, why we've destroyed the 5th season so quickly. That's a great thing about the general... About having... Oh, I didn't put flak on there. Oh well. It's a great thing about the generalizer, is that certain bits are good against lightly armored targets, and then other bits are good against armored targets. It's great. Oh yeah. Splitting damage types. Well, I mean, yeah, I have thought about it. We could actually... I don't know. We can mess with it. That's the fun thing about From the Depths. You can always mess with it. Yeah. Hooray for disintegrating stuff. Okay. Jolly good. Alright, so we've done the stronghold. Next up, let's skip straight ahead to the Meg. The Megalodon. Can we get through its slams, or do we need to do the super cav trick? Okay, when we're firing at it from the front, then yeah, we can do it just fine. Also, we just wiped out most of the lambs on it. Actually, wow, yeah, we are just absolutely shredding it. Damn. Wow, this is a Meg killer, who would have thunk? Whoa, no, there we go. Shield projectors, damn you. There we go, that's what I was anticipating. Never mind, so many of them are getting through anyway. Hooray for spam! Hooray for delicious, crunchy spam. Looks like we don't need to do the super cav trick. Well, that looked like... Oh, nope. That's why aiming below the waterline is sometimes smart. Whee! How you doing? Doing great. This gun is actually probably bigger than, you know, Super Cav trick? The Super Cav trick is something that, ages ago when I was figuring out how to get past the Megalodon's lambs, and by the way, I sure as cookies didn't come up with it, it's when you have Super Cavitation shells and you make them prioritize blocks below the water, because most lambs don't shoot at shells that are below the water, and even if they do, greatly reduce damage, so it's an effective way of getting large caliber shells to still do stuff against ships that have really good lambs. Ships, specifically. Okay. Well, see you, driver. They've probably already left. But anyway, so... yeah, it does... I say ships specifically because it doesn't work on flying stuff, because, you know, flying stuff is not in the water. wondering what to name the VOD of this. Half-kilometer canoe, giant gun. Oh, marketing's hard. Oh, it is so nice to get direct hits on Lamb's nose. It's like, ha 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 ha. You are no longer defended. You are the opposite of defended. You are indefensible. Does that make sense? It might make sense. I'm not sure. Also, a great thing about having 3 rapid-fire guns is that you hit everything, so you don't have to aim. Nice one, Trick Fire. How many pro and con can you think of Cram versus APS? Unfortunately, I think I have done videos talking about Cram versus APS, and unfortunately for Cram, it's almost all con, and for APS, it's almost all pros, because the pros for Cram cannons is that it's high damage and it's material efficient damage when compared to other things like APS, like missiles, like pack and all that stuff. And that's about it. It's big numbers and potentially very efficient damage. But slow shells that have trouble hitting anything fast or erratic, it's very not useful against anything that's below the water. And yeah, it's just like the least versatile weapon system in the whole game, which really cuts back on how you can use it. And slow reload times, which means that in practice, an APS and Cram cannon of similar size, the APS will have better effective DPS, because it's more likely to hit the target and it just gets way more shots off. And also APS has special damage types like heat and hash and stuff like that, and is much better like AP values, so yeah, that is a thing. The cons of APS is that it's expensive, it's potentially volatile, it's also more complicated, so it is more time consuming to build generally, but then the advantages are like literally everything else. It's more versatile, you get much better effective DPS, you can hit the target more reliably, with super cavitation shells, you can hit stuff below the water, and with like AA methods you can aim almost straight up. And they're just so versatile. They're like the most versatile weapon system in From the Depths. Like, I made a weapon tier list video in From the Depths, and the reason crams are on like the bottom tier is because I completely forgot that drills exist, and that's how bad drills are. But yeah, APS is top, and everyone seemed to agree with that, because they are just top. Like, they're the best weapon system from the Depths. They're perhaps the easiest weapon to solo the whole game with. Like, the only other weapon type you can really be comfortable like soloing neater with are particle cannons, and they're kind of expensive, and they're pretty much always volatile. Lasers, maybe, but you're gonna have real trouble with submarines. Simple weapons you're really gonna have to need to spam, but the custom shell simple weapons are basically just little mini compact APS, so they have like all the advantages of it, so you could do it. And missiles, well, you'll have an easy time for the most part in the early stages of the game, but once you start getting to later factions which have really good missile defense, you're gonna have your troubles. So yeah, APS is just better than Cram in pretty much every single way that actually matters. And I say this as a Cram fan, as a Cram gunner. Can you? Yes, you can hit satellites with Crams. I've managed it. They don't have quite the same vertical arc as APS does, so you might need to do a 2-axis turret. But yeah, they're not good anti-satellite weapons for the same usual reasons. Slow shell speed, slow fire rate. Yeah. Grand Pro, you can make a Doom APS. This is basically a Doom APS. What you lack per shell, you make up for rate of fire. And don't forget railguns. Doom railguns are like basically what the 5th season has. It's fantastic. Alright, what should we do? What's next from the Megalodon? Let's do We're probably not going to be able to touch the Goshawk with this. Can we touch the... Let's shoot the Aquila. I'm just going to shoot some more stuff and then we'll call it a draw. Draw? So the Aquila is over there. We've already landed shots on it. And we've already knocked 5% health off. Maybe we spawned that in a little close. I think the Aquila prefers to be a little bit further away. Incidentally, this is not an indication of how well our big canoe is going to do in a real fight, because it's made of wood. It's made of wood, dang it. Just look at the blocks melt off, jeez. I wasn't actually expecting this thing to get through the Meg's lands, but I guess it's a stupidly big turret, so it makes sense. Whoopsie daisies. How fast is this thing? It's pretty fast. It's over 90 meters per second. From overpenning the Meg. Yep, pen depth fuse. Or maybe just tone it down a bit. That is a thing. Oh boy. Whee! This is fun. This is fun and relaxing and fun. Is there anything in here anymore? No, not really. I do love the design of Grey Talon ships, even though I really don't make much stuff that looks like them. Also, one advantage of APS is because they're got such good effective DPS, and because the shells move fast and can fire fast, much easier to make glass cannons with them. You try and make a glass cannon cram ship, it's gonna get hammered in between volleys. What's this? Yeah. No, yeah, no links in chat, sorry. It's just, you know, I really do not want spam bots. It's just too much work to control them otherwise. Alright, let's shoot the Imperium. Since we're here hanging out. You can tell that, like, I'm just having a good time at this point. Also, wait a minute, I need to just do this. Oh. There we go. Don't actually want to be shooting the ICBMs that this thing spawns in. Also, is anyone else finding out the Grey Talon ICBMs are not really exploding very well? Why are you reversing at me, you crazy person? Ah! Help! Help! What the... See what I mean? This guy's just not exploding. Is that normal? Should I be concerned? I mean, yeah, the APS shells have kind of an artificial range limit, I guess. Bloody Nord, this is so much damage. That's a lot of damage. How much damage? We've done over 10 million explosive... Was that carrying over from the last thing we shot at, though? Maybe. Maybe. Alright, we need to skip ahead to the Singularity once the Imperium's dead. Oh yeah, it's like... Wait, that's a thing? You ram a stationary craft, you take no damage? That's not what I've found. And I know that because I've been trying to friggin' collision-proof my craft occasionally. What the hell was the thing I made the other day? I made a thing. And I don't remember what the thing was. That's what they mean. The Empyrean is ridiculous. It's just solid lump of heavy armor. What's it? So it doesn't. Okay. Okay. Hey, disintegration. I love how things disintegrate now. I mean, they kind of always did. You can stop shooting for a second. Whee! Physics? What physics? Whee! Going for a swim. Yes, hide beneath the waves. Hide beneath the waves. Think about what you've done. How massive is the Empyrean that it takes this long to disintegrate? People talking about triremes earlier? That's a trireme prow right there. Whee! Bits. Okay, let's shoot the Singularity in the face just to see if we can. And... wait, no, let's give him a fair go. Fair go. 2,000 meters. Interesting. Right, so Singularity has strong clams. Not strong enough, apparently. Yep, and there we go. Yeah, the Snig is not going to last long. Because these shells are kind of hard countering the Snig's whole defensive setup. We've got EMP, takes out the ring shields. We've got Hesh, goes yum 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 through the heavy armor. We've got Heat, which also goes yum yum through the heavy armor. And we've got Frag and HE just for insults, I guess. Yeah, I think that is... I think I am spawning in stuff faster than damage numbers can despawn. Well, we've built a world-ending gun, and I didn't even really mean to. It's just really big. How long will the Snig last? How long can Snig last? Alright, we do need to stick this gun, on the actual canoe though. Small ship, but that goes used to make... oh, that? Oh, wow. Toloroth, that's evil. That's really evil. You are an evil person! How dare you! Stretchy stretch. Whoops. Help. How are we doing in here? It's always fun to see the inside of the Snig. We have not disabled its main guns. I think we just disabled its main guns. I think. The Snig does need an update though. I think they're working on it. Mostly because I think it wasn't designed with the cram speed update in mind, so now it's more vulnerable to crams than it should be. And I'm so embarrassed that when I made my anti-Snig cram video, I completely forgot that cram had been buffed. 2 recommended shells. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's another disadvantage of crams, is because of those single block pellets, they are real block heavy. It's like I was saying before, it would be super nice if we had got bigger, what's the word I'm looking for? Yeah, so bigger versions of like the blocks, so like 8-meter pellet stacks, 8-meter long loaders and stuff like that. Yeah, that is a thing in From the Depths. It's just when in doubt, you can just spam Sabo. When in doubt, Sabo will probably do the trick because it's very fast and good at tearing through armor. Saying the man who's absolutely trolling everything so far, using a silly generalizer shell. Are you dead yet, Snig? Damn, Snig does not want to die. Snig's bad at dying, who would have thought? How are we doing, damage-wise? I mean, when you've... Actually, I just want to reset the damage numbers quickly. Gonna let that drop. Go away, please. Damn, that stays on the screen forever. Alright, there we go. Now we'll see actual damage numbers. Whee! Fun. Yep. You basically need to use EMP to drop it, or you gotta, well, just gotta be very patient. I do like how the Snig is not as vulnerable to submarines as it used to be. Oh my goodness. Okay, I think that's the signal for the stream to kind of end. We get it, Snig is gonna die eventually. Right, I think next week we're gonna carry on with this because it's super fun. I hope you can't hear that, but I know for a fact that you actually can. Jake, that's so obnoxious. It's the guy... The guy above me, he's doing DIY, and he's being nice about it, like he's not doing it late at night or anything like that, but Deacon's Christmas. Alright, that's it. Okay, yep, stream's over. Stream is over. And now this thing is mostly the cost of the gun, to be perfectly honest with you. But yeah, we now have a giant canoe. Damn, this thing is giant. Screenshot! Ta-da! Okay, we're getting somewhere. Alright, before DIY Man makes more noise, thank you all so much. Oh, good idea, Drinkfire. I mean, yeah, because I suspect he doesn't really know what he's doing. Just from, like, the cadence of, like, his, like... of it. Also, a professional would do it much, much faster. Boy. So anyway, thank you all so much for joining me on the stream. Yep, From the Depths. I'm back in it, at least a little bit. And, yeah, see you next week for another stream. Usual story, like, follow, subscribe on Twitch and on YouTube. And, I've written a book. It's called Two of Rogues. It is available on the internet. Google Two of Rogues and you'll find it immediately. Thank you all so much for being patient with me, for my little From the Depths break, and I will see you next week! Thank you, you're welcome, and farewell!